I'm gonna try to share a dream with you guys as best as I can. I don't really dream much. I wish I dreamed a lot more than I do. My friend Nick, he says that he is like says some crazy ass dreams to me, bro. I wish I could dream more. I think I did as a kid. As I got older, it's like I don't actually enter that dream state. I lay on the pillow and boom, it's like I'm out. I don't have any problem going to sleep. And so, you know, when I do dream and I can remember it, it's awesome. I try to actually like understand. I think dreams are actually really powerful. This camera looks a little lopsided. Dreams are powerful. So, dreams have meaning. I was listening to some Jordan Peterson. Talks about Carl Jung's work. Him saying that a dream should not be discounted as meaningless. If you think about as the brain goes throughout the day, you can focus on a limited amount of things, right? You make sense of what's in front of you. You think practically. When you go to sleep at night, you dream and you think abstractly. Maybe that's what a dream is, just every angle. You're taking in everything. So objects take on new meanings. Thoughts take on new, forms. And so you're thinking abstractly, you're thinking weird ass shit, right? But there's meaning there, okay? It has to do something with your subconscious making sense of the world you're in. So I had this really insane dream the other day, and this is how it went. I was in my house, there, in a house, sort of dark, the lights are dimmed, and I feel this thing writhing inside of my body, but it's like really slow, and it's just sort of taking over my whole being. I'm like not myself because there's something in me. And so what ends up happening is these guys come to the house, and they have this device, and I don't remember how the device looked, but they couldn't drill here. They were going to actually take this thing out. They weren't going to drill in my stomach because it was like you couldn't get to it there. So what you had to do was go to the ground, and they went to my big toe, and they drilled this nail, or this hole inside of my fucking big toe nail, and they stuck this device up, and they started sucking with the device, like, and they started sucking, and like, and slowly but surely you can see this huge freaking snake. It's like a worm slash snake come out on my big toe, right? It's getting sucked out, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And I'm like, oh God, this is in me the whole time. Fuck, this is inside of me. And it's like, they end up getting it out. It's like this big, okay? It's like fucking thick, bro. This big, thick, and it's like almost an eel. Like it's got this eel skin, and it's laying there dead on the ground. It's just a snake. It's got this yellow, technological sort of advanced. It's got like yellow. I can only describe it as futuristic letters, some sort of writing. It was like technology mixed with this like dead snake, okay, and writing all over its body, and it was laying there. And at the moment that it was out of me, I was like, wow, I feel so relieved. I feel so complete. And so this dream like really stuck with me for a few days because it actually had a really weird sensation to it. And so it didn't make any sense. I'm like, there's a fucking snake. These guys are sucking shit out of my feet. What does this all mean? So as I'm examining it, thinking about the next couple of days, I was like, well, that sort of makes sense. There was this blockage in me. The accumulation of the culture I'm in, the world I'm in, my own life and my habits, and the usage of my cell phone and all the bad habits that I have, the time, energy wasters, the junk that I put into my life. And it was like at that moment, it was like they had to go to the roots. They had to go to the roots to suck out this thing that had been corrupting me, lying dormant within my being. And it was like this, maybe it's the technology, maybe it's just the world and all the influence that the world has on you. If you've ever seen The Matrix, there was this part of The Matrix in the very beginning where Neo has this bug inside of him. And then he gets kidnapped, or he goes with Trinity and the other guy, and they put it to his stomach, and they suck out this little shrimp looking thing that's just writhing through his body. And he's like, that was gonna poison him, it was gonna kill him. That's how I felt, man, and it just made sense to me. It was like, you got to be careful. You got to realize how corrupted and how comfortable you can get when you're alive. Okay, as you go through the world, you will get corrupted by the things that you're doing. You'll find yourself slacking. That's what the video was about yesterday. It was about returning to the practice, returning to the things that we know we should be doing that give us the most return. Okay, the most bang for our buck, the most bang for our time. And it's like, it's easy to get weighed down, and you can see it's like the world, other people have this snake inside of them, this tension, these negative emotions, this anger, this hate for other people. It's like, get that shit out of you, man. You got to remove it. And sometimes it takes going down to the roots, to the very base of you, your being, because you've been like this for so long, and like just getting that out of you. And so I'm going to leave it here. One of the things I said the other day was how I wanted to start fasting. Okay, so now I don't want to just jump into a huge 24-hour fast. I think many of us are new to fasting. A little disclaimer, if you need to eat, if you're diabetic, maybe fasting's not good for you. I do not advise that if you have health problems, you fast. But for many of us, going without food can be beneficial in many ways. I encourage you to look it up. So instead of just jumping in, we're going to do a 16-hour fast tomorrow. This video will be uploaded on Labor Day. Okay, the midnight Labor Day. I'm fasting all day tomorrow and then all night until the next day. 24 hours from the time you see this video. If you want to give, 16 hours if you want to see, once you see this video. Okay, it's going to be a 16-hour fast, and then you can eat, okay? Then next week, we'll do something a little bit different. But this is just to sort of step into that pond, get used to and experience what fasting is like. If you're a little more experienced, maybe you want to go a whole day, I don't know. But for the majority of this challenge, for this week only, the first week of September, 16-hour fast. That's it, guys. That's it. I love you all. I hope you have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Peace.